Alrighty, so I've already tried the Liz team out with a couple of, different matches of Elat being the backliner, so I wanted to test out Tristan because I think some people are still in the Tristan camp of like, hey, him giving a bunch of defense-related stats and everything makes you tankier, which is the better option for backliners. I'm not a huge fan of Tristan in the fact that I'm more of like an aggressive sort of team builder. I like to go for big damage and stuff like that, even if I'm gonna die faster. I like glass cannon builds that are a little bit more maybe fun to use overall than maybe just like lasting longer, which, it just depends on your playstyle more than anything. But we're going to try him out. The one big problem that I'm going to have with him, I think, is that if he comes down into the front line, it's going to hinder us a bit because Mael needs to have as many goddesses as possible, and Elat is a goddess, so that helps in that regard. I still really wish that they would have made Tristan like a demon/goddess unit instead of just putting him as an unknown. That's such a stupid way to make the character, but either way, if you're new to the channel or anything, feel free to subscribe. We're going to see whether or not I like Tristan better today. I know that there is the option of maybe running Nanashi instead. I have seen some people running Nanashi. I think Nanashi's an okay backliner if you're planning on doing like evasion food and ult rushing or something like that, because Nanashi just makes you a little bit tankier. He has a little bit of built-in ult control, but overall I just don't really know 100%. Like, I mean, I would rather have a character that's actually going to contribute a lot to the frontliner units, whereas Nanashi has kind of been thrown into this camp of being an unknown support unit because he gives unknown basic stats and everything because of his holy relic. You're basically just getting the original passive out of the unit at that point, and not that that's bad, but there was a reason why Nanashi wasn't really that popular before he got his holy relic, and he's just definitely become a lot more popular now. So I think we're going to go for another cleanse play here. I guess technically if I would have attacked with Mael first here, I could have gotten Margaret's ultimate, but I don't think I'm really that worried about it, so we're going to lose an ultimate move gauge here. We are going to attack here. Ooh, not quite a kill on either of the two side units there. We are taking a bit of counter damage from the Albedo, of course. We now have max stacks with the Liz. I mean, those counters were hitting pretty hard, but not like, super insane. So I'm sure that Tristan's helping a little bit there. I think Tristan will also help in the sense that when you're going up against Tyr, for example, because I'm getting defense-related stats, that's increasing my crit resistance and my crit defense. So with Tyr being a very crit-based unit, he's actually not doing, the craziest damage. So that's very helpful. On top of the fact that goddesses already can't be stat lowered and everything, it's kind of just making Tyr look kind of like a little baby man. So that's we definitely have that going for us. I think I'm gonna go for this. I think this has the best chance of killing the hell first. I might be in a tough spot here if this ends up... Well, he has Nanashi buffs on, so... Okay, it kills both of them together. That's great, so that we don't have to worry about the revive there. We're going to throw this on. This is going to give him a stack of Albedo's passive, or it's just going to refresh one, but we're going to stun here, so that way we don't even have to worry about it next turn. We did disable ourselves, but we do have a cleanse, so it's not the biggest deal in the world here. We have really nice cards with Mael here. No Nanashi buffs this turn is actually insanely good. I think we'll be fine. I think we just go for like a cleanse play. Oh no, that's gonna delete this one, I think. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was gonna be the play of all time. But that's fine. It's no big deal. We're gonna get Mael's ultimate. He still could potentially delete it off, but I mean, once we get rid of Albedo, which hopefully this is enough to kill Albedo. Yeah, okay, we're fine. So, easy peasy, game over. Looking pretty good. I mean, hey, so far, I don't really hate it. I mean, I think Tristan's doing fine. Being tankier is definitely a step in the right direction for just like, you have more freedom to not necessarily just push straight damage, but you can kind of work on maybe going for ultimates or something like that with this setup. I'm not as big of an ultimate enjoyer, but hey, I mean, it didn't do bad at all. So let's hop into another one. Ooh, okay. Human team. We do out CC. Tarmiel Link on the Escanor. I kind of want to try to go for the kill on the Roxy, so that way we don't have to worry about pop damage. Ooh, not doing that much damage. I doubt we kill here, to be honest with you. Ooh, okay, that was decent, but this is definitely not going to kill. This team is so tanky. I talked about it in the 17 million box CC video, but I do think that we have the most potential for maybe a human team comeback, because the next unit is supposedly leaked to be a new Christmas variant of Crazy Roxy, and depending on what the character does, which the pop damage that she applies to human allies is part of her passive, so obviously the new character is not going to have that, but if it makes the team strong enough, then one of the big things about this Liz is that she applies blue buffs to your units. So like the damage reductions that you get and the revive stacks that you get from her passive, they are blue buffs, which means that they can be removed from LR or by LR Escanor. So that is honestly a pretty big step in the right direction, I think. So we will see how that kind of ends up turning out. I kind of need to do some damage to the Escanor here. Here's hoping that the AoE is going to do enough to kill the Roxy off. I'm kind of skeptical, to be honest, especially since we're running Tristan, which is not giving us any sort of like attack-based stats or anything. Let me see how much it does. Level 2. Ooh, okay, really good amount there. Escanor's getting kind of low. We ult gauge control him a little bit because he had 3 ultimate move gauge there. Good damage to the Bon as well. And then, yeah, we literally just merged straight into a Mael ultimate there, which we wouldn't have got it this turn, but that was a really impressive amount of damage. I'm very happy with that. Okay, hey, that's great. Let's push into another one. All right, we got a really fast load in on this one. 225 though might actually be a real player. Yeah, there's some latency here. I'm assuming that they're running CC food maybe. So we're just going to go for the double AoE play into the cleanse then for the Margaret passive. Solid damage, pretty much half HP on the tier. We were able to fight tier first there. It maybe would have been worth trying to go for a kill on the tier before he got his Nanashi buffs, but I'm always kind of scared to do that play because if you get him really low, of course, he's just going to do more damage. Obviously, it's not going to matter too much against the Goddess team, but, you know, playing it, you know, a little bit safer is sometimes the better option, of course. We do have an additional cleanse, which is really nice. Okay, dude, it's insane how little damage the tier does against the Goddess team. It literally makes him like so much worse. It's insane. I really don't. This is my biggest problem with Liz, is that I'm in a really weird predicament here. I'm gonna go for AoEs into cleanse again, and then we'll prep the stun for next turn. I am gonna take some counters here. That's a pretty decent amount of counter damage, to be honest. Okay, good damage there on the other 2 units. I'm going to lifesteal a decent amount back for him, though. Okay, we're literally basically full HP. Cleanse off those debuffs. That's fantastic. Our Margaret passive should be maxed at this point, if I'm not mistaken. So we do pull another cleanse, even if we don't have to worry about it. We'll see if he has a taunt here. Is he going to push for his Hell ultimate here? Because, I mean, honestly, Hell is my #1 priority at this point. So, I don't know. Like, I guess everybody has, like, different characters that they want to go for, but getting rid of the Hell would be very beneficial for me. So, if I can get rid of her this turn, I'm not going to have to worry about Hell stacks anymore. And I'm going to get rid of the ultimate as well, so it's kind of like a 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing for me. So, let's go for... Let's buff this turn first. Or should we even do that, actually? I don't even know that it's worth going for that. Let's go for... AoE into a Mael card, because he doesn't have the Nanashi buffs on his Hell, so this should deal some good damage. Ooh, get rid of the tier. Almost. Oh, no. Well, I guess we're going to reset the ultimate move gauge at the very worst. That's a bit unfortunate. I should have attacked with Mael first. That is a bit of a blunder on my end. But I wasn't expecting it to necessarily kill the tier off there. I was maybe just expecting some good damage. But hey, I mean, honestly, getting a kill I mean, there's pros and cons to that, of course, with this setup, but I really can't complain too much. We still have stun capabilities here. We do still have to worry about the hell stacks, though, so that's a really bad thing. He's probably going to kill Margaret off here, if I had to guess, because I don't have my res anymore. So there goes Margaret. Hopefully he doesn't lifesteal too much here. And damage reduction. Okay, that's actually not that bad, because now I should be able to kill off. I really hope I'm able... relying on Mael's damage here, is that the smart play? Probably not, to be honest with you, but let's go for this to stun her, and then we're going to go for single targets on the Hell, because I really need to get rid of Hell. Boom! So there's a stun. We don't have to worry about that ultimate for this next turn. Yeah, I just knew that Mael was not going to do that much here. Boom! 70k, not quite a kill. Bit unfortunate. We're getting a lot of stacks. This is turning out not so good. I'm at 3 stacks of passive already. So 1 Mael attack into another stun potentially. He's gonna kill my Liz. Oh yeah. Yikes, that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead, Zo. I'm done. All right, well, how much is your... what level's your ultimate, actually? Ooh, 1/6. I'm gonna stun the Albedo, grab my Mael ultimate, and we'll see if we can pull it off here. I doubt I'm able to survive this turn, because he's still got 3 attacks. A lot of cards in hand were Albedos, though. But surviving an ultimate is going to increase my damage dealt, or taken. I don't think we live that. Yeah, that's a good game. Honestly, I probably played that wrong. I probably could have played that better. So it is what it is, but that's fine. I mean, I'm not expecting to win every single match. I'm not a pro by any means either, so don't expect me to win everyone. Alrighty. Ooh, okay, we have a mirror match here. Does have the Tarmia link on, of course. Let's see what we can do here. I do get to go first, which is good. I'm going to assume that he had... actually, with the latency being this low, I'm not 100% sure if he is running evasion food. We're going to go for buff into double Mael attack for the card draw here. Ooh, actually good damage. Not quite a kill, but she's going to be very low for next turn. She's definitely going to get the res stack, right? No res stack? How does that work? How does she not have the res stack? Because I have res stack at this point. Does it apply on my turn? Ooh, okay. Going for some damage straight out the gate there. Okay, I can respect it. Okay, now she has the res stack. Okay. Not exactly how I thought that was going to work, but that's fine, honestly. Let's just go for the AoE play here, I think. We'll get some damage out on the rest of the team, as well as... hopefully we... yeah, this should kill, right? Okay, that pops the res. We're very low HP, so this is going to kill. He's running Nanashi in the back, so, I mean, he's going to get a little bit of tank from that, and ult control, of course. But, like I said, I'm not personally a fan of the Mael play, or the Nanashi play. Especially since now, I mean, he's in the same boat as me that once he kills a character off, Mael's going to lose stats because we don't have a goddess in the backline. Ooh, his Mael's already starting to drop off damage-wise. It's insane. It's insane how much worse he gets after you lose one goddess character. That is one thing that I really like about Elat. But, you know, I mean, honestly, Elat is a character that came out in a state that you don't really want to summon for. So I can't really blame you if you skipped. Like, I really can't. It's just one of those things. Let's go for this. He doesn't have Nanashi. Ah, he's got ult though, or he's got res. We'll see how this plays out for me. I'm not actually expecting a whole lot here. Luckily, he doesn't have his ults in hand this turn. Okay, we don't quite pop the res this turn. He's got good lifesteal stat as well, so we do kind of have to worry about that a little bit. Maybe should have held on to the stun, but we'll see how this goes. He's going to kill... Okay, he doesn't kill just yet, maybe. He's still got cards to use, of course. Oh, we live. Okay, one more. Ah, Nanashi, you fool! Alright, that's fine. We merged there. We do have Mael Ultimate in hand, so we got that going for us. What is your Liz Ultimate at? That is a really good question. Oh my god, of course, she's 6'6". I'm pretty scared of both of them, to be honest with you. I don't know what my best option here is, to be honest. Okay. Only a 4-6 ult on my end. Lost a goddess. Okay, we kill Nanashi. My damage has dropped off exponentially. We kill the Liz. I should have checked his Mael's ultimate as well. If he has Liz 6'6", I'm going to assume he has Mael 6'6". Oh, I could have checked there, but I wasn't looking at the stacks. Okay, we live that. Oh, he's actually so low. He only put 1 stack on. That's crazy. I mean, obviously luck of the draw. I didn't pull any Mael copies either. He's at 3'6", which is the same as mine? Wasn't he supposed to apply? No, I'm 4'6". I forgot. Okay, my bad. So he only applies 1 stack at 3'6"? That's so bad. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, literally came down to ultimate level being the defining factor here, I think. But hey, at least we were able to kind of clutch this one up. Ooh, AoE doing good damage there into wham. No crit, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, you know, that was something. Maybe a little closer than I was hoping for, but it's fine. Alrighty, we have a tier team here. Dude, honestly, I'm actually very happy when I see tiers at this point, because I just know that he's not going to do that much to me. So it just ends up becoming a situation where, I mean, obviously his passive does apply to his teammates as well, so they get Berserk as well, but like, I'm just not really worried about the damage he's going to do. Like, I could kind of just focus on the other 2 characters if I really wanted to, because of the fact that he's just really not going to do that much. So let's see it. No crits, so damage is abysmal. I don't have another cleanse this turn, though, so I really want to try and kill the hell off here, but she has Nanashi buffs. The fact that he's hitting for 6k, God, actually insane. We do have... I'm going to go for this for card draw, but probably not the greatest play of all time. I'm alright with it, though. He had pretty low CC, comparatively, so... Ooh. Man, we give him the res. She's actually doing more damage sometimes than I'm expecting. And then other times when I expect her to do big damage, she doesn't. So I'm in this weird predicament where I can't gauge how much she's actually going to do, and it throws off my plays. Which is, I mean, obviously I think that'll get better as I sort of play with the character more, but for now it is a little frustrating sometimes. Okay, putting a lot of stacks on. I do have res here. I assume his best bet is to go... Well, he's not going to single target me. I think I just go for the... Well, I can actually just stun you. No point in worrying about it. And we can just double AoE for the hell kill. Boom. Oh, okay. Well, we give res again. Unfortunate. If this kills... she has Nanashi buffs on. It's not going to pop the res, unfortunately. So we're gonna put a lot of hell stacks on ourselves here, dude. Hell is definitely like she's kind of hit or miss when it comes to like her actual damage sometimes, but just her presence on the field is definitely like, you know, kind of crazy sometimes. All right, kills my Margaret. A bit unfortunate, of course, but it is what it is. We could go for the level 3 play here. So I think I will, just because I want to see it. I don't know. Okay, that's not going to kill. Let me see this. Let me see this. Let me see this. I don't know if I was full stacks or not. 259. I mean, ungeared, 259. She just murdered somebody in front of her son. Actually, actually so sad. Unfortunate. Moving back in. Ooh, okay, so we have a Sins team, but no Lost Vein. He's running the Escanor variant. I'll be honest, the Escanor variant, pretty bad. Like, I mean, I don't wanna say it, but Escanor nowadays, man, he kind of fell off, man. I don't think this is gonna be a very hard match for us, because without him having Lost Vein on here, I can just AoE to my heart's content. I have no reason not to, because on a Lost Vein team, if I AoE and I level him up too much, he can get his ultimate very quickly, which is definitely a huge drawback, so I don't want to do that in most cases. Whereas Escanor not really being a threat, I don't feel pressured in the slightest, so yeah, a bit unfortunate on his end, I think. Let's go for this. We can actually merge the Mael cards as well, so we might as well just go ahead and single target the Deanne here. So we're gonna buff up, get some decent loose out of the passive here, a little bit of AoE damage for the whole board, and then wham! 111, killed but did not crit. I have noticed that her crit chance is maybe a little low. I'm not a big stats guy, so even if I looked at her actual crit chance stat, I would have no idea whether or not it's actually good. But on paper, it definitely seems like it's not as good as I'm hoping for it to be. Okay, doesn't quite kill me there. This AoE might actually do some decent damage. It's probably going to pop the res. It does. Okay, luckily we live. Has his ultimate in hand, so let's go for... I don't think that there's a real good reason for me to cleanse here. I think we're just going to go for the AoE into... I could get Mael's ultimate. I think we're going to go for this, though. Hopefully this does a decent amount. 100k. It's on the lower end of what I've seen from her. This is not max stacks. Ooh, still good damage, though. 215. Can't complain. We're going to pop his Final Flame. He is 4-6 or 5-6? Yeah, he's either 4 or 5-6 with 3 stacks. We got a little bit of lifesteal on the Margaret there. Nothing crazy, of course. He doesn't have his ultimate anymore, which is great. He's going to kill off my Margaret this turn. No merges to be had, but that's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Did take away one of his stacks there on Escanor, so if I can get 2 AoEs, I can just kill him off while doing the rest. Oh, okay, well, I actually got the Mael ultimate anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I do at this point. So this is probably going to wipe out those other 2 units, and then Escanor lives, of course, because Final Flame, and then the AoE here is going to finish. I kind of wish I would have got a Tristan card to give him the windscreen, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. He actually didn't do that bad. The Escanor play wasn't as bad as I was maybe expecting there, but obviously, I mean, it was a bot. Maybe he would have done even better if it was a real player, but I don't know. I don't know that he would have out CC'd me though either. So anyway, one last match. Let's hop into that one. All right, very fast load in here. He's also running Ghislaine. I'm assuming this is a bot because we're now in Champ 1. So I mean, I have been winning a good amount of matches, so that is really great for me. I now don't have to worry about pushing for Champ 1 for the week, so that's fantastic. A little early in the week to hit Champ 1, though, so not sure if that's going to be a good or bad thing for video showcases and everything, but we've always got geared PvP to fall back on. So, either way, Ghislaine, not that big of a deal because we only have an AoE card with Margaret, so it doesn't matter. We're not going to have to like only attack her anyway. And we don't even have stances with this team at all because we are not running the unknown Albedo comp. So, should be in a really good spot here. He did not stance with Albedo, so I think I just need to try to kill off the Hell here. Oh, she doesn't even have Nanashi buffs either. So I'm in like the perfect position. I think we're just going to go for this, kill her off. We don't have to worry about stacks anymore, and considering we don't have any cleanses, that will be very, very helpful. And I think we're kind of chilling. Decent damage there. Let's see this. Level 2. Okay, 231. That's definitely more than I normally see her do. I feel like she kind of hits around like the 100k to like 150k-ish range with like level 1 cards, which is, it's definitely a good chunk of damage, but the characters nowadays are getting either really, really tanky or just really like buff to where, you know, they don't take either as much damage or that's not enough damage to kill, so definitely still a good chunk though. I'm not going to complain. Ooh, gets the Ghislaine ultimate. I think... could I go for the AoE play here? I'm gonna disable myself if I double AoE, but I think I need to kill that Ghislaine off. So we're gonna risk it anyway. We're gonna take some Albedo counters here. Okay, that's quite a hefty counter. Can this kill Ghislaine? Okay, the second one will definitely kill. Okay, we actually lifestealed basically all our HP back, though. Ooh, I think we're going to lifesteal back again as well. Those all stats that she gets from her passive, dude, the lifesteal from that goes crazy. So we can actually cleanse off that. We cannot cleanse off the disable. That's fine. We've got good Liz cards in hand. Did that delete? Delete this one. No. Bad. That's okay, though. Ooh, we get a stun, which is really nice. Mael's damage is going to be bad at this point, so let's go for... Let's go for this into this, and then we'll stun the Albedo. And then next turn, we'll have max stacks, I think. Actually... Tristan doesn't contribute to Liz's passive because he's an unknown character. He's not a 7 Deadly Sin, and he's not a goddess or human. So we do stun there. It doesn't give a stack, but we're at max stacks anyway. Dang, I was really hoping for a level 3 there. A bit unfortunate. Which we can stun again, so that's great. We're going to disable ourselves, though. I guess technically the better play would be to do something like this, to do as much damage without the Tarmiel link disabling us. 51k, not the greatest I've seen. 24k is pretty low. Level 2, we do crit for a 141, and that is a kill. Okay. Honestly, I liked it. I kind of enjoyed Tristan. I actually didn't hate it as much as I was maybe figuring I would. The damage was still, of course, very significant, very good. Definitely have to worry about Mael dropping off a bit once you lose a goddess character, of course. I mean, you know, Liz does have the revive stack that she puts on. If you have a really high ult Liz, you might even have some damage reduction, which could help that out as well. But at 1-6, I would say that there's maybe a couple of things you might have to worry about with Tristan in the backline. But overall, I do think that he was quite nice. There was a lot of situations there where they were not doing that much damage to us, and it was kind of nice. So either way, let me know your thoughts and opinions on which backliner you're planning on using for the Goddess team, because I think I kind of want to stick with Elat for the more aggressive damage plays and stuff, but I definitely think that Tristan is still a pretty good option. So that is pretty much it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you tomorrow.